Bonjour, bonjour, en ce week-end de WrestleMania 40, on continue notre mode Ascension, certainement la dernière ligne droite en route vers WrestleMania.
Good to see you, champ. Congratulations on your big win against Cody at the Rumble.
Feels good to finally quiet the critics.
Indeed. And good to have you back here on Raw too. Although last time you visited, it ended with me sporting a black eye.
It was a heated moment and you got caught in the crossfire. Sorry about that. We good?
I've been in this business for 40 years. If I cut ties with everyone who's punched me in the face, I'd have no friends.
I'm glad we can move past that and focus on what's next.
Don't you mean who's next? Since you're holding all the gold, you'll be facing the winner of last night's Royal Rumble match, Montez Ford.
I've been wanting to mix it up with him for years. WrestleMania is going to be huge when I tear the house down with Ford and tie Roman's record.
Well, we're going to give the WWE Universe a preview of WrestleMania when you and Montez have a little chat in the ring tonight.
Let's do this.
Montez, justement, le gagnant du Royal Rumble.
The newly crowned double champion is here on Raw to kick off the road to WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the undisputed WWE Universal World Heavyweight Champion. That's quite a mouthful, champ.
I agree. Maybe we'll just call him the Undisputed Champion from now on.
Well, hello there, Raw! It's pretty damn cool to be back where I started, but on a whole different level. Speaking of reaching a whole new level, I'm not the only guy who had a good night at the Royal Rumble. See, there's a man who's got a WrestleMania main event to cash in. A superstar who's ready to make the leap. Honestly, he reminds me a bit of myself from a few years back. So let me introduce you to this year's winner of the Royal Rumble match, Montez Ford!
Oh, we're gonna see it now. The two biggest dogs in the yard are gonna face off.
Both these men look ready to go. Well, they're gonna have to wait until WrestleMania.
It's a mutual respect between Ford and the champion.
What's this? It's not the best time for technical difficulties.
It's Roman Reigns.
This guy will not let our champion celebrate a single moment.
Undisputed, huh? Look at you, peacocking around like you mean something. That title you took from Cody at the Rumble, they made it up because nobody could beat me. I am so tired of hearing people compare you to me. Are you so deluded that you really think I would let a pretender like you tie my record with the Universal title? Nah. Come on. You shouldn't even be there. Montez Ford, you're a young man with a bright future. And I'm sorry to say this, but you're not the guy I can count on to beat this clown at Mania. So there's been a change of plans. See? What I did is I took a big briefcase full of my Hollywood money, flew in my private jet out to the woods of Minnesota, and I hired myself a hunter who knows a little something about ending streaks at Mania. Hope it was fun while it lasted, champ.
What? The Beast is back! Montez Ford isn't gonna roll over for anyone.
Here we go. F5 on the stage from Brock. Ford is hurt. But here comes the champion.
No! Solo Sikoa!
Has the bloodline reunited? It certainly looks that way.
Brock Lesnar just broke Ford's arm. Regal trying to restore some order.
Stereo super kicks right to the GM's jaw.
No, they have to stop. Regal's not a competitor anymore.
Welcome to Suplex City, champ.
Montez Ford is down. Regal is down. Dark Horse is down. Who can stop Brock Lesnar and the Bloodline?
The reunited Bloodline and Brock are working together to break the Undisputed Champion before he can make it to WrestleMania. And the champ can't do a damn thing about it.
AIDE, retour de Brock. Ouais, il a carrément pété le bras, d'accord.
Isn't this great? Roman's brilliant plan put Regal in the hospital. So there's no debate now. Who's the best GM in WWE? It's me!
Et de retour.
You are the picture of class, Miz. I have exactly zero patience for you or any of this. I want the bloodline, and I want them now.
I am generally not in the give the Dark Horse what he wants business. But in this case, I cannot wait to see Brock and the Bloodline break you and your big dreams of beating Roman's record at Mania.
You're gonna be disappointed.
You don't even sound sure yourself, but whatever. You want to get the hell kicked out of you on the way to Mania? Who am I to stop the fun?
Sami Zayn, qu'est-ce qu'il nous veut, lui?
Hey, I hear you're going after the Bloodline after what they did to you and Regal.
I am. They're gonna get what's coming to them.
Nobody knows the Bloodline better than I do.
I know your story, Sammy.
You don't. You only know what you saw on TV. Let me help you take them down.
Sammy, I appreciate that. I do. But this is something I have to do on my own.
Look, I tried to take out the Bloodline alone and it didn't work. You need backup.
I owe my career to Regal. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him having faith in me when nobody else did. And then the Bloodline tore him apart while I did nothing. Nothing.
I hear you, but I'm telling you, you're making a mistake trying to do this alone. We haven't even talked about the fact that they have Brock Lesnar now.
I don't have time for any of this. I'm done talking. I'm taking down the Bloodline. Now.
C'est clair qu'ils avaient pas besoin de Brock Lesnar.
Well, I tried. Good luck, champ. You're gonna need it.
Ça aurait été sympa de nous demander notre choix sur l'aide de Sami ou pas.
With the Bloodline reunited and stronger than ever, you can see the confidence in Solo Sikoa.
It's the Undisputed Champ!
He's taking a big risk if you ask me. This is our Undisputed Champion attacking Solo in the parking lot?
What has the Bloodline been up 2 for the past few years. This is a small taste of their own medicine.
The champ better finish what he started here, because what you don't want is an angry Solo Sikoa coming after you.
C'est un petit peu l'heure de la vengeance. Hein.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome. Oh my!
He must have seen that coming. Oh, clothesline. How's that for a counter? Vicious combination of strikes. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Oh, God. Right to the
Ça fait mal à la tête. Hein.
Oh, my God. Ow!
Près de la voiture rouge.
A well-timed dodge.
Oh, look at these kicks. Oh. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Solo reverses and looks to capitalize. Down with the leg drop.
Oh, man, what a leg drop. And, oh, fiery lariat.
What reflexes to stop Sikoa? Harlem sidekick.
Ah ouais, je suis relevé un peu rapidement.
He takes control.
Allons chercher cette voiture rouge. Ça peut nous servir. Putain.
Double axe handle connects. Saw that one coming, took advantage. Knee right to the face.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Oh my goodness.
Just striking at will. Oh, come on. This is just brutal.
Bang!
Voiture rouge. Ah, je viens d'en voir passer une autre.
Spinning heel kick. Super kick. The champion with a hard strike.
C'est bien la bonne voiture,
Here
merde.
come the Usos. You attack one member of the bloodline, you attack them all.
This could be a repeat of what happened when they reunited.
Ça va pas être beau.
And Solo with the spike.
And now they're setting him up for something else.
Right into the side of that car.
He might be joining Regal and Montez Ford on the IR when this is over.
What is Jey Uso directing them to do?
It looks like the champ's about to go for a ride.
Shades of the Shield.
No, not this. Down onto the car.
The champ bit off more than he could
C'est
chew.
mal.
Yeah, this guy isn't even going to make it to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
For the second time, the newly reformed bloodline has left our undisputed champion lying.
Bon, ça s'est pas passé comme je l'espérais. Hein. Ah, forcément, il jubile, Roman Reigns. Ah, Sami revient.
That didn't turn out so well.
Observateur.
Yeah, maybe you were right.
There is no taking the bloodline out one at a time. There's only taking them all out in a single blow with even numbers.
The Usos have a match tonight. I should strike afterwards when they least expect it. Or should I say, we? You in?
Yep, but knowing how they operate, we're gonna need one more guy. You got someone in mind?
I do.
Alors Finn Balor, Orton, ah Steve Austin.
Let's do this.
Bon, ça aurait pu être Orton. Hein. Et Finn Balor en troisième, mais vu qu'on a le choix de ceux qu'on avait choisis pour les Wargames. Ça va être sympa.
Another big win for the Usos. These guys have been on a roll ever since the Bloodline reunited.
Wait, it's the champ and Sami Zayn. We know his history with the Bloodline.
And they're taking it to the Usos.
The sides have been even up, at least for now.
Sami Zayn and the Undisputed Champion are getting after the Usos, sending a direct message to Roman Reigns.
Actions speak louder than words, Cole. And the champ is speaking loudly by taking the Bloodline head-on like this.
After what happened in the parking lot the last time the champion went after them, he was smart to bring their old rival, Sami Zayn, to the fight.
Great job anticipating Jimmy. Dangerous spot for him to be in. Clubbing blow to the back. Uh-oh, takes a shot in the back. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
Jimmy timed that one. And Jimmy Uso clearly ready for a fight here.
And that was a well-executed attack. Back into the ring. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. A running hurricane rana.
Beautiful.
Jey Uso looking incredibly. This isn't a match. It's just a fight.
Hard strikes from the champ.
But here comes Solo Sikoa.
Ça serait douté.
Solo nails the champion with a headbutt.
So much for evening the odds. The Bloodline now has a 3-on-2 advantage.
Not anymore.
The champ and his little buddies walked the Bloodline right into a trap.
Sami sends Jey Uso over the top.
And there goes Jimmy.
What a shot to Solo Sikoa. He got knocked right out of the ring.
They jumped the Bloodline from behind, and then they act like they won some kind of fair fight.
As soon as the sides were even, the Bloodline ran for the hills.
It's called a strategic retreat, Cole.
The balance of power just shifted on the road to WrestleMania.
Déjà plus sympa.
You must be feeling pretty good about yourself after outsmarting the Bloodline. Well, you get to keep riding that high because I have some good news for you.
That would be a first.
Miz has made a match. You and your two self-destructive brothers-in-arms are going to take on the Bloodline in a no disqualification 6-man tornado tag match.
Ça c'est plutôt sympa comme stipulation.
Oh, you managed to get that out without looking at the note on your hand. Good job, Troy. We accept.
Surtout le sans disqualification. On va pouvoir utiliser des armes.
Ready to do Roman Reigns' bidding. It's the reunited Bloodline.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 743 pounds. The team of Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline.
When Roman Reigns reassembled the bloodline to stop the undisputed WWE Universal Champion on the road to WrestleMania, some questioned if they could be the well-oiled machine they once were.
Who, Saxton? I want names, because the bloodline looks better than ever. After tonight, there won't be enough left of the disputed champ for Brock to make a meal out of at Mania.
Here they are to unleash their collective might onto the bloodline.
And at a combined weight of 739 pounds, Furious Sami Zayn and Steve Austin.
The WWE Universal Champion must be one heck of a recruiter. Look at the team he's assembled for this one.
He better have made the right choices, because falling short against the bloodline won't just be a loss, it'll be a bloodbath.
You can feel the pressure intensify as a whirlwind of action and chaos is about to engulf the arena. Before we get to WrestleMania, the Undisputed Champion and his allies take on the Reformed Bloodline in a six-man tag team match.
These two sides have had some vicious battles as of late, and now they're going to settle it in the ring.
Nothing will truly be settled until our champion faces the beast Brock Lesnar at Mania. Then we'll see who truly comes out on top.
Devastating kick.
That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain.
Shoulders are down. How do you counter the camel clutch?
He's prying their hands apart. Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Drops the leg. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Mal derrière la tête. Hein.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
He climbs into the ring.
J'ai un petit œil hein, sur les joues. Ils ont commencé fort.
Look at that, Saxton. He's running away.
I wouldn't say that. He's just recomposing himself. Oh, man.
He's getting a little battered now. Oh, my gosh, what impact. He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a welt.
J'avais pas compris pourquoi Sami Zayn me fout un coup de la corde. Merde. Oh, le système de visée de merde. Quelle horreur dans ces jeux. On n'a toujours pas fait un truc correct. Hein. C'est bon ça. Wow.
To the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. What a punch. Off the apron to the floor hard. for the pin. Immediately powers out.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. The tequila sunrise. Look, able to free the arm and roll out. Great escape.
Oh, nice bulldog.
Taking it outside the ring now. Oh, here we go.
Brain buster.
Landing like that can do some lasting damage to the spine. And no
Bon,
chiropractor
pour
has a
l'instant, c'est
cure
pas
for
super
what we
jouable.
just
Hein. Une
saw.
fois qu'on est au milieu du merdier, entre les visées, les gens qui nous attaquent, on ne maîtrise pas grand-chose.
Into the ring now. And after an attack like that, Austin's only going to get more frustrated in this one. Able to give him the slip. Kendo stick impact. And here's a cover. Kick out before the ref's count. He can't get more than one count at this point.
Touché,
Oh, man, right to the esophagus. Saw it coming and got out of there.
Oh là, j'ai pas compris. Franchement, il a pas pris mon coup de pied et il me donne le coup de chaise. C'est vraiment lunaire. Allez. Concentrons, on est à peu près tous un peu dans la merde là.
A stalemate of counters.
Strikes with a kick. And Jay reverses.
Stone Cold like a death press.
Putain, le temps que je jette un coup d'œil à ce qui se passe sur le ring. L'autre me fout un coup de la corde à linge. Steve.
Kicks out. He still has life.
I am in
C'est
shock.
joli la
What's it
tentative
gonna
de
take
Steve
to
là.
keep this
tomber.
guy down?
Sent into the corner.
Meanwhile, we have
Does Jimmy have
Ouais,
any
de toute
fight
façon,
left?
rotates out and gets the
allez,
cover.
réveillez-vous, protégez-moi.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Trop tard.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Escapes in a nick of time.
Il y a du monde qui aime.
Sidekick. Here's the cover.
Ah, c'est dommage que j'ai pas un finish.
Kick out.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh, look at this combination of strikes. Oh, he's got 11 arms and feet.
Putain mais Samy, laisse-moi m'en occuper.
Okay. And there's the cover.
Allez. Et l'arbitre, 3 heures pour commencer son compte. Ouh, bah c'était chaud. Ouais, vraiment pas des matchs
I
agréables à
can't
jouer.
believe it. Roman's insurance policy did
Et le
not pay
Bloodline a
off.
laissé du sang hein,
Look
sur
at
le
the
ring.
arrogance of these guys.
That's not arrogance,
Oh, ben non,
Corey.
c'est de ceinture.
That's pride.
These guys are going to have a lot of explaining to do when the head of the table calls them into the next
Ah, même
board
solo.
meeting.
Roman cannot be happy right now.
Bon, on avait une équipe un peu hardcore. Hein.
Brock
Oh là.
Lesnar with a chair.
He came out of nowhere.
Beast.
Another shot right to the champ's ribs.
Did you hear that?
The Beast is on a rampage. Sheer carnage from Brock.
At least he dropped the chair.
No, 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 no.
F5 onto the
Sure.
steel chair.
The undisputed champion is hurt.
What kind of
No, no,
shape
it's
is he
pas pour
going to
toi.
be in this Saturday at WrestleMania?
Reigns' plan didn't fail after all. We forgot about his newest associate.
Roman's record is secure. All hail our next undisputed champion, Brock Lesnar.
Ça allez, il lâche la famille. Hein. Et il mise tout sur Lesnar, c'est dangereux. Hein. Il peut lui arriver des bricoles à Lesnar. Hein.
The walking wounded have arrived. I'm honestly surprised you made it, after what Brock did to you and your friends last week.
3+ years, Miz. I'd think you would have learned about doubting me by now.
Tonight, those doubts finally come true. I tried to warn you years ago that this would end in tears. That you would come this close in getting out of Roman's shadow and failed at the finish line is going to eat you up for the rest of your life.
You know the definition of insanity, right? Repeating the same action again and again, expecting different results.
So what?
So that's you underestimating me and having it blow up in your face every time.
Not this time. Not against Brock Lesnar.
I'm gonna paint you a picture. I keep my titles tonight, tying Roman's Universal record. Then tomorrow, I watch Night 2 of Mania with my feet up in a skybox as the clock strikes midnight, and I beat Roman's record.
No!
Yes, Miz. Yes. And then, on SmackDown, you are going to have the honor of introducing me as the longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history.
I guarantee you, that will not happen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Universal and the World Heavyweight Championships.
The Hunter and Streak Buster is here. It's Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is Roman Reigns' hired gun, and tonight's target is the Undisputed Champion.
For the right price, Brock will do anything. And tonight, that means attempting to put an end to the champion's winning streak.
Can the Beast shut down another streak at WrestleMania? The Undisputed Champion is here at WrestleMania. If he's feeling extra pressure, the Undisputed Champion is certainly not showing it.
But as each day he holds that title passes, I bet his insides are more like a flock of nervous pigeons trying to find their way out of a paper bag.
That's one way to describe facing Brock Lesnar. A title and history are on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar. And his opponent from Paris, France, weighing in at 275 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion and the Undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Furious!
The champ putting both titles on the line. The pressure could not be higher.
One day, one more day, and the Undisputed Champion goes in the history books, tying Roman Reigns' title run.
One day? I thought you meant that the champ has one more day on Earth. After all, he is running head-on into a buzzsaw named Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is no stranger to beating streaks at WrestleMania. Will the champion reign supreme and make history? Or will the Beast devour another opponent, cutting short their glory on the grandest stage of them all? Lesnar gets out of the way.
Put into the corner now. Oh, not quite what Brock intended.
Ça m'inquiète un peu le fait qu'il y ait un pseudo-scénario. C'est ça l'intervention. Autorité, hein.
And shoulders are down. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
And that one misses the mark.
He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match. And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
The champ just striking at will.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Soumission.
Uh-oh, got him in the slip.
Vite explosé.
Elbow trying to free himself, and he escapes. And now thrown back into the ring.
Premier Brock. Ils disent pas spécialement intérieur extérieur.
Switched it up and hit the
DDT.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him. Boom!
Tombé aux soumissions.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Je crois pas qu'il y ait de stipulation. Hein.
Counters right into the swift chop block. Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash.
On va continuer à aller sur cette blessure. Ouvert. Français de l'UFC. Hein.
Stop to finish it off. Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Oh man, he is fired up now.
Oula. Ah j'avoue, mais putain, je pensais que c'était fini. J'avoue, il m'a surpris les snars. Hein. J'étais plein de jeu, donc normalement je devrais pouvoir m'en sortir. Par contre, faut pas en prendre un deuxième. Hein. C'est un peu... mouvement pour se remettre dans le match. Mais ça a marché. Ouais, il m'a complètement démonté en 2 secondes. trop tôt. J'ai pas eu l'impression jusqu'à ça il me tapait. Hein. Il est revenu complètement dans le match.
Beautiful suplex. Stomping down. The beast incarnate is on the loose. Brock's like a beast playing with its food, trying to debilitate the capability to stand. Oh man.
Lesnar is getting the whole crowd behind him now.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up. The champ looking out of sorts.
Such forceful velocity behind every one of Lesnar's attacks.
Counters. This could be an opportunity. Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys.
Man. Strikes. Knee right to the face. Ooh.
Look at this. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. If this works, it could change the course of the match.
Lift off.
On revient.
Foot stomp. Brutal.
Toujours ces phases frustrantes. Hein, on peut pas en toucher une.
And a shoulder is lifted before one.
Attention parce qu'on commence à être un peu abîmé. Hein. Tu vas avoir de nouveau un finish. On va pas être bien.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, one strikes.
Goodness.
Stone Cold Stunner.
It's over. Looks like the champ is going to retain.
Oh, on a foutu le paquet. Hein.
Can it be? Will the reign continue?
The champion thought that was it. Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it.
On va pas l'arbitre.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat
drip out of the cacher maintenant à l'extérieur parce que
you got to imagine this match is a different
prochaine frappe
complexion
va
after
faire
what
très
we
mal.
just saw. Oh! What are they doing here? Oh, and that buys some time. Oh, what a boot. Uh-oh. Lesnar saw it coming.
Et oui, il a son finish, hein, il est pas con, il sait que s'il me place un F5 dans le ring, les chances de survie sont quasiment nulles. Parce que je la connais l'histoire. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire.
Is it? And a big oh man. He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by count out. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
C'était gratuit, c'était facile.
Stopping their opponent.
Oh, and forearm smash.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
J'avoue, je me sentirais plus en sécurité s'il avait pu son finish.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time.
Après, je peux plus reprendre de vie, je suis à mon max. On a trop démonté la tête.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Tagging this outside. This could be good.
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Quand j'aurai un finish, ça sera peut-être un peu différent, mais ça restera très dangereux. On va me chercher.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
Faire un petit tour dans la Suplex City, connais-moi.
Carefully measured knee drop. Brock must be phased after this string of action.
Brock needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
Ça se tente.
punches.
The mark of a champion, knowing when to use the challenger's playbook.
Il commence à pisser le sang.
Foot just stomping down. Climbing up top, he's got big flying. Drawing dangerously close to a count out here.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, like that.
Just defenseless as the momentum is against him. Yeah, and every attempt to fight back is being negated. Oh, a roundhouse. Good timing with that reversal.
Alors il a plus de finish, il a pas de spécial en cours. C'est peut-être mon moment. Passage, voilà, hop.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count.
C'est bien ouvert. Merde. Putain, un problème de distance.
His arm showed up the mat before one.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost
le temps pour contrer était pourri.
What a throw. He's able to sidestep there. Bang! Vicious boot.
C'est risqué, hein. Il n'était pas paralysé.
But champions need to finish the job.
Nice. T'es chaud.
By the end of WrestleMania weekend, the Undisputed Champion will have tied Roman Reigns' record-setting reign with the WWE Universal title. I can't believe it.
It's about time you started to believe.
Not this. Roman Reigns interrupting the champion's moment again at WrestleMania.
You know what, Roman? I don't want to hear it.
You've been doing this for 3 years now. Instead of, what is it you're doing? Celebrity guest host on some game show? Shilling your new NFT? Or maybe, just maybe, you're filming another cameo in a failing sequel. Don't know what to say without a script? I'll help you out. The only table you're the head of anymore is the one that Rock brushes his crumbs onto. I'm here. I'm doing the work. And the only thing...
I'm sure you got a lot to say, but it doesn't matter. When you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Alors là, je m'attendais plus à ce qu'il arrive comme ça. Lui.
The entire WWE Universe is in shock. Unbelievable.
Hope you're not too busy tomorrow night, champ. Because the landlord is back. And rent is due.
Do we have a new WWE Universal Championship match set for night 2 of WrestleMania?
This is unprecedented.
The Undisputed Champ might as well kiss breaking Roman's record goodbye.
Kayla, night 1 of WrestleMania was an incredible experience, but all of the focus now is on what happened after the Undisputed Champion defeated Brock Lesnar.
That's right, Byron. Roman Reigns made a shocking return by laying out the champion right after his successful main event defense.
The Dark Horse slayed the beast, but immediately fell to the head of the table. Roman Reigns then issued a challenge for tonight.
And the Undisputed Champ accepted. For the first time in WrestleMania history, one superstar will be main eventing both nights.
In addition to Charlotte Flair's huge Women's World Championship defense against Gigi Dolan, the WWE Universal title will be on the line.
The Undisputed Champ will defend against Roman Reigns, who stated that his only interest is taking back his Universal title.
At midnight tonight, whichever man wins will walk out the longest reigning WWE Universal Champion in history.
Get ready for history to be made on night 2 of WrestleMania.
You made it!
I told you. I wouldn't miss this for the world. How are you feeling? You ready?
You know, I've been getting the hell beat out of me for days. My ribs ache so bad it hurts to breathe, and knowing Miz, I'm sure I'll have something up his sleeve.
Typical Sunday night, then?
Pretty much.
I'd give you the full Churchill, but I don't think you need inspirational speeches anymore.
No?
You're a champion. Twice over. You've more than fulfilled your potential, so I'll save the pretty words for the next kid coming up.
Thanks, Regal. For everything.
You look like a man who walked out of a bar fight and into a prison riot.
I feel like hell. I think I'm the only person in this stadium who believes I'm going to win.
Why the hell would you say that?
Come on, man. You hear the locker room. They've been saying I'm a fluke since day one.
Oh, poor me. No one believes in the Dark Horse. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm just being real.
Seriously, in 3+ years as champion, I would have thought you'd learn to silence the voices in your head.
I mean, I guess I just...
You're so used to others doubting you that you won't let them believe in you. Logan Paul, Rhodes, Lesnar, they were all doubters, and look at what you did to them. You were NXT champion. Roman never did that.
Maybe you have a point.
You're damn right I do. You might not feel like it, but you're not the Dark Horse anymore. You're the favorite. So go out there and prove the biggest doubter of all wrong.
Let's go.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
The ultimate challenge awaits this man, the Undisputed Champion. Even though the dark horse is the undisputed champion, Roman Reigns will enter last for this historic encounter.
Just another instance of being in Roman's shadow. Don't think the champion won't use that as extra motivation here tonight. Not that he needs it.
What else can you say except, let's get this started. For the first time in years, the once and perhaps future champion is here to take back what he says is his, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has returned to WWE and WrestleMania. If you don't have goosebumps right now, go see a doctor. It's these moments that make me so glad we get a front row seat.
Yeah, something like this makes all the nights sitting next to you worth it, Saxton. But in all seriousness, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
When all is said and done, who will remain at the head of the WWE table?
Introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns! And his opponent from Paris, France, weighing in at 275 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion, Furious!
Hoping that handoff to the referee won't be the last time he sees his championship.
The history of WWE will be changed forever tonight. With Roman Reigns' shocking WrestleMania return, we will find out who is the greatest champion of all time.
Alors on analyse combat de la veille,
It'll be written by the
alors j'irai.
between two of the best competitors in the modern era.
Roman Reigns helped create this title run. Tonight, will he be able to destroy it? Or will his creation come back to ultimately surpass his own legend?
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time. And slamming him down into a powerbomb. Being dropped like that can leave the champion in severe trouble. Oh, I had that well scouted.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
Plus the educated hands and feet. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out.
Tough position to be caught in here. No. Power bomb out of the
Il s'est relevé super vite. Hein.
Needed a midsection. Bang to the neck.
Bel enchaînement.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
That was a massive suplex. There's core strength, and then there's what we just saw.
Right to the ribs. Tagged with a punch.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
Look out!
Oh, and he doesn't connect. Knew what Roman had coming.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
On a un combo lourd à faire.
Whip. Reigns reverses. Spear.
Joli le spear.
The undisputed champion hit Reigns with his own move.
Hold on. Roman's got a hold of the champion.
Reigns has locked in a guillotine submission. What is Miz doing out here?
He's calling for the bell.
Qu'est-ce qu'il vient foutre là, lui?
Miz must have heard the
Sent
champ
pas
give
bon,
up.
hein.
This is Montreal all over again.
No.
Not tonight, Miz.
SmackDown's GM is out cold.
Call off the match and get help for the Miz.
Reigns on the move, guys.
Air Roman.
But the champ moved. Reigns just broke one of our producers in half.
I never liked that guy.
Miz's last-ditch attempt to screw the Dark Horse out of the WWE Universal Championship has ended in carnage.
It looks like this war will continue.
Pas fini gagné. Tombé soumission. Donc là c'est la dernière ligne droite.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.
Je sens qu'il veut me sauter dessus, hein, mais... Oh l'IA de merde. Comment il a dévié son tir à la dernière minute, le Mbot. Ah, ils aiment ça. Hein. Tu vois que des fois que nous on fait notre saut, on se foire à 1 mètre, là, c'était pas le cas. Hein. Alors, attention, il est en train de se rapprocher d'avoir un spécial. On commence à sentir pas bon pour nous.
Face first off the post, and back in the ring we go.
T'as à me méfier parce que si je bouge vite, l'IA va me choper. Par faire un contre,
Caught with that sharp elbow. Ripcord lariat. Oof, stiff kick.
Il va cracher un peu de son bleu là, ce serait pas mal. Il va pas tarder à être, ouais, il va être dangereux là.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Just a barrage of strikes. Incredible combination.
On va se garder un finish, hein, parce qu'on va pas faire la même erreur que la dernière fois. Et oui, il a tout donné pour se relever. C'est là où c'est pas fini. Il est pas dans les cornes.
Champion has tied Roman Reigns' WWE Universal title record by beating the man himself.
Correction, Byron. It's after midnight, so Roman's record has officially been shattered.
It's a new day and a new record.
I cannot believe it. It seemed like this day would never come.
I don't think Roman can believe it either.
The whole WWE Universe is in shock. Despite all the champion's accomplishments, there were still doubters that he could pull this off, myself included.
I just want to soak this in. This is history right here.
Wait, what's this? Roman Reigns about to head to the back, but now he's stopped.
Is the head of the table about to finally acknowledge the undisputed champion?
No, no. Look at Roman's face, Cole. The champion has not seen the last of him.
Maybe not. But tonight is not about Roman Reigns. Tonight is about our record-breaking undisputed champion. He doesn't want or need Reigns' approval because he just beat him in the middle of the ring.
That's right, Corey. Maybe it's time for you to acknowledge the dark horse after all these years.
Agreeing with you is like biting a lemon, Saxton, but WrestleMania is all about moments, and even I have to admit that this guy, well, what he's done tonight is incredible.
The champion has stepped out of Roman Reigns' shadow. He's overcome Miz's attempt to steal the title. He overcame years of obstacles, and tonight he became a legend. For Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this is the end of WrestleMania and the beginning of a new era.
Bien, bah voilà. Vous avez terminé l'histoire Undisputed de Mon Ascension. Vous pouvez rejouer Undisputed en faisant des choix différents pour voir les fins alternatives, jouer les contenus facultatifs que vous aviez peut-être laissés de côté. Non, on a tout fait. Après, c'est l'histoire de choix différents, hein. Sinon, vous pouvez aussi jouer Unleashed, donc ça va être pour les filles. Si ce n'est pas déjà fait, vous pouvez en outre exporter votre personnage Mon Ascension pour l'utiliser dans les autres modes. Ça, c'est plutôt sympa. Bon, un mode assez classique, mais je dirais à l'image du jeu, qui n'évolue pas, les mêmes défauts, hein, Royal Rumble, match à plusieurs, tout ça, les imprécisions des armes. On a vraiment l'impression que 2K fait peu évoluer son jeu, c'est vraiment dommage, surtout au prix où il le demande, hein, les prix suivent l'augmentation des prix des jeux consoles, ce qui est pas très normal pour un jeu qui évolue pas. Bon, après vous me direz c'est la même chose pour les autres types de licences, mais bon, ils pourraient au moins briller par leur différence. Alors certes, l'éditeur de personnages, réellement il y a des vraies évolutions, il y a vraiment un truc, je dirais c'est peut-être le seul truc qui brille et qui a des évolutions. Sur le reste, malheureusement, il y a des éléments de gameplay, on a vraiment l'impression qu'ils corrigent rien. Ça, c'est chiant. J'ai bien aimé le coup du sang qui goûte sur les... Bon, c'est un détail, hein, mais c'est un détail qui est bien, surtout que bon, la WWE, à part le dernier axe avec le Rock et Cody Rhodes, ils ont plutôt tendance, ces dernières années, à pas le montrer, donc ça, c'était plutôt... ça, c'est plutôt bien, mais... Je dirais le jeu est pas mauvais, mais décevant, parce qu'il n'y a pas plus d'évolution. Malheureusement, il va falloir, comme à chaque fois, attendre la sortie de la prochaine génération de consoles pour peut-être voir le jeu évoluer graphiquement et dans ses... Ça, c'est vraiment dommage. Après, en plus... J'ai trouvé, ils ont ramené les matchs au cercueil, tout ça, ça c'est sympa. Dommage que dans les choix qu'on a à faire, on n'ait pas plus, ça je le dis chaque année, mais c'est d'autant plus frustrant que le reste n'évolue pas, qu'on n'ait pas plus de choix sur les stipulations de matchs et autres pour casser un petit peu la monotonie des matchs simples. Donc un bon mode histoire, mais vraiment sans plus. Voilà pour notre ascension masculine.